Are you an artist, and have you ever felt threatened by AI art? It's just a cool image. We are smothered in cool images. It's the artist behind the art. It's not comparable. Hi, I'm Yara, and welcome to this video. Today I'm gonna paint a painting called Right Before Dawn. It's a landscape that looks out on a garden. I played with the light here and I played with different shades of green, and it was a really cool process. So you're welcome to watch it along, and during that I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on AI art and why you should make art despite it being better and quicker. Why do artists make art? They make art because of the creative drive, because we experience this world and we feel intensely, and each one of us has their own reality, their own interests, their own passions, and they see the world through their own lens. We are social beings. We want to express ourselves. We want to be seen, and also we want to express our subconscious mind into the physical world, because that is so validating to our existence. That is a little bit of philosophy here. But art is very healing. A lot of studies show that. And it's very good for our personality development. It's very good for trauma healing. It's overall a very good tool. Creative journey and making art is very healing. And this is the first point of why we should make art as humans, despite AI being better, or despite anybody being better. What does better even mean? With art, we release our ideas and our inner selves. And I believe that everybody is an artist in their own way, because we have to be, because that's just how we are. We have to express in some way. And art is a cool way to do it. Making art, painting, drawing, sculpting, writing, whatever. It's great. And we also love to consume other people's art. We connect in that way. And it's a beautiful thing. It cannot be replaced, and it cannot be threatened by AI robot. Simply, humans making art and sharing it to one another cannot be replaced by AI robot. Art is also a skill. We develop through it. We can make our skill better and better in the areas we feel like we want to do it. If we want to paint more landscapes, if that is something that satisfies us, we can paint a lot of landscapes, watch a lot of tutorials, go to landscape painting class. There is a lot of different skills that go into category of our, how skilled are we in art. There is a skill of painting certain things. There is a skill of mixing appropriate colors for something, skill of knowing how to do your values, skill of how to make depth in an image, for example, skill of painting faces. There is so much. And we can focus on certain ones at a time, and we upper our overall art skill. And our brain works that way, that we can get better and better in something if we are consistent and if we really want to. And AI art can be discouraging, because you press a button and there comes something that is perfectly lightened, that has interesting, cool colors. It's just very cool. But that is very broad to look at stuff like that. You are not sad and disappointed that computer can calculate stuff and can solve equations in a moment when you need to take a piece of paper and a pen and do it in a couple of minutes or even more, depending on what equation is. But you are not sad and self-conscious that computer does it way quicker and that you are more likely to make a mistake than them. You are not self-conscious about that because computer is just a different thing than you are. You are a human and you gaining technical skill in the direction you want to and making consistent work and improving and having fun and expressing during that. That is something completely different than a computer generating images. It's not comparable. How good art is actually not that important. I think, that's my opinion. I follow and support many different kinds of artists, from artists that make abstract, almost primitive shapes of something that if a normal person that doesn't know anything about art would look at it, they would think that they were made by a child. And then to the artists that make super realistic portraits or landscapes. I follow many different ones like that, and there is actually no correlation between success, money they make, and their skills in this area or how good the art is. And that really surprised me when I first started to notice that an artist making, for example, some primitive shapes in an abstract way had earned way more money and had shop updates and launches of prints way more successful than someone making super cool, realistic, super rendered paintings. That didn't make sense to me because I had an idea that skill and how maybe mature or rendered the artist, that makes it more successful. And in the old days, I thought that. And that is where I gained all my painting skills, because I wanted to be better and better and better, because I thought if I will make more rendered stuff, that I will get success from that, if I will get my skills better. But that wasn't the case. I figured that the thing that people support, the thing that people love about artists is the whole package. It's what the artist is bringing to the world. It's the artist behind the art, it's the art, it's the idea behind the art. It's the whole package, let's say a brand of an artist. And this whole package is giving out some kind of vibe. And people that like that vibe or idea will support that, will be moved by that, and will be inspired by that. This was bizarre when I kind of figured that out. Ideas, honesty, the full concept of something, despite the quality sometimes or the skill, technical skill sometimes, makes success. And success in terms of other people liking it and paying for it, if you call that success in art. But you making your honest art and standing by it, believing in it, making it consistently, and really make it honestly, not making something because other people are doing it, but making it from your own heart and continuing doing that. This, in my opinion, will bring you success, and no AI robot can beat that and can threaten that. If you're someone who struggled with algorithms and how quick you can make the art, that can be a real hassle, and it can give us so much pain and uncertainty, because algorithms are really not good for artists' mental health. That, of course, if you're posting your art on social media and you do this kind of stuff. AI robot is quicker than people. They generate images way quicker than us, and AI artists that post AI images can post really frequently, way more frequently than artists that make our art with our hands. And that can be really discouraging. algorithms love quick art, and because of that, AI artists get way more engagement and way more traction on social media because they can post more frequently. But I will say this, as I said it before, people love people, and you will probably have a following of other artists that also make art, and no one expects you to make a masterpiece every day. That is not in the realm of human being, and yeah, you're not expected to do this, so relax. Art can be a slow process, and sometimes we make something and then we hate it and have to make it all over again, and we waste time doing it. But I feel like wasted time in this case doesn't really exist, because we are learning and we are going through the process. We are growing, we are upping the skills that we want to upper, and we are just expressing ourselves. So don't let the algorithm tell you that you are too slow, because Instagram algorithm doesn't really know anything about your art journey and doesn't really care probably about artists and their feelings. Of course, it's not the algorithm, it's the people behind those operations that are focusing on making money. We are in capitalism, right? And because no one else will take care of you and no one else will tell you that you are okay as you are, you have to tell that yourself. And remember, people love people, and people will understand that art takes time sometimes. A practical way of how to do that, if you wanna still grow on Instagram, for example, but you are not a robot and you cannot make 5 masterpieces a day, you can actually use one piece and make lots of pieces of content with it. You can paint something and then make a process reel or painting reveal, or just you painting in the studio reel, showing people how you do it, how you paint, what paints you use. It's all of those ideas. You just have to be a little creative in your head, and you will be able to make consistent, frequent content if that is your wish, without rushing yourself into painting and beating yourself up because you're not quick enough. Try to not be bitter about it, but try to find creative ways to make more content without rushing yourself making art. If you want to make money with your art and you feel threatened about AI art because they are getting more engagement, people want to buy the prints of the cool image they saw and everything, maybe people will make their portraits with AI art and not commission an artist because it's way quicker, it's way cheaper, and you are worried about that. Again, I will say this is just my opinion, but I follow a lot of artists, different artists, and I follow them for the whole package. I don't just follow them for the image, the cool image I see. I follow them for the whole package. I want to know the idea behind the image. I feel the energy behind the whole idea of their brand, and I feel attached to that. I support them because of that. And there are different artists and I support them for different ideas, but I think I never bought a piece of art without feeling the whole idea behind it, or without knowing who the artist was, without seeing an artist, without knowing what their deal is. And I know it's not just me. People like the idea and the why behind the product they're buying. Cool image is not enough, or at least it's not sustainable. Maybe one cool image blows up and everybody buys a print of it, but they're not gonna be staring at that image in a year and saying, wow, I wanna go and see what this artist is doing now. They're not gonna see the artist on YouTube and click on the video and be interested in the thoughts they're having, because it's just a cool image. It's all there is to that. And we are smothered in cool images nowadays. So in my opinion, as I said before, the skill and the cool image and all those superficial things are not enough to be a successful artist. To have people that want to support you, that follow your journey, that join your community, that are inspired by you. That's not enough. It has to be the whole package, the whole idea. And for that, you need to know yourself. You need to have patience and slowly carve this idea through lots of art making, lots of posting, lots of honesty, lots of honest sharing. And that way you are gonna get people who will truly support you in the long run and who will truly appreciate your art if you want to be a professional artist, that is. And yeah, you are cool just the way you are. Don't change your art for the algorithm, just do you. Maybe just adjust the schedule and how you do things, and you're gonna be fine. And that's all I wanted to say. If you want to see a step-by-step tutorial kind of guide on this painting, you can check out my Patreon. I have an exclusive video for every month on my Patreon. It's only $5 to get the access to my all monthly exclusive videos. The link is down below. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not already. I make a new video every week. And yeah, if you like this one, that's pretty much what I do here. I make art and I chat with you guys. And you can also check out my art shop and my Instagram. The links are down below in the description. I think that's all. But anyways, if you need some calm inspiration, I'm just a video away, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!